Yeah. Hair flip, yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip, yeah. Oh my god. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. Anyways, hair flip. Hair flipping on the toes. Hi.
Heard about the TikTok cult. It's pretty much just a bunch of bitches in spaghetti strap and white beater tank tops showing out in front of their androids for this one little ass girl they call Daddy, aka Ange. And some of these women have even gone as far as to brand themselves with a tattoo of Angela's name, pledging their loyalty and dedication and love for Miss Daddy, aka Angela. The sickest part about this whole shit to me is that she typically takes advantage of big girls. And she used to be a big girl. Like, this is the most classic example of bitches lose weight and act brand new. Cause now you're taking advantage of and exploiting a community that you very much so used to be a part of. You've lived life through that lens, you've experienced those hardships. And now you want to make their life even more difficult by demanding money from them, demanding that they harm themselves because they didn't do exactly what you said. Like, we all laugh about it, but there's something very demonic about a person who can just be that malicious to a group they used to identify with. So in case...
Hello everyone, and welcome back to your boy SeanDavieWay. Today we will be surviving the BBW cult started by Angela the Genius. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Well, if you don't know what we're talking about, we are talking about Angela the Genius. And she is on TikTok and started an alleged cult. This cult insists of women that are BBWs, big, beautiful women, if you do not know what BBW stands for. So Angela was a BBW herself. She went on a weight loss journey and she lost a ton of weight. She looks great. She looks amazing. And in the process of her doing that, she gained this whole newfound confidence. Now, let's look at Angela before the weight loss. She was still a great looking woman to me. She still looks really good, beautiful woman. You can just tell that there is a lack of confidence. So let's get into the new Angela, the one that is more confident. But she also, I would say, is taking advantage of these women. So before we get into that, let's get into a couple of situations and scenarios of Angela speaking for herself and what these women mean to her.
I have 66 women. I'm actually pretty sober too. I haven't drank anything. Clowns! I like those emojis. Making money, sis. Nah, but yes. 66 goofies, yes. 66 demons, yes! I don't know what y'all expected out of me. I'm happy. I'm sorry that you guys did not get the response that you wanted. I am sincerely sorry. But before I leave, because I'm not here for long, I don't talk too much. I'm going to do a photo shoot for my girls. So, no back talk. Just for a second. You high, I don't smoke. I drink, but not today. I'm very sober. If you know me, you will know I'm very sober. Because if I wasn't sober, oh, y'all get the show that y'all looking for on me. I'm very sober. You got money? Send me $10 right now. Send me $10 right now. It's because I'm different. Yeah. Y'all, I don't know why, like, everybody like, oh my God, you're trending. I know this. I was trending once before. And now we're on wave 2, like the zombies. And we're trending again. Good. As I should be. Now you know who I am. Everybody in America is going to know who I am. Because I run TikTok. That's why I'm on the For You page. For negative or good narcissist. Well, R. Shelly. On me. I don't know, like, you're on what? TikTok. That's why you see me on your For You. Put it together. Put the puzzle pieces together and understand what I'm saying. Thank you for the gifts. I'm not seeing a lot of my girls up here. Nobody's on the board. Angela Collins. Let's be clear, guys. A lot of y'all was whack as shit. A lot of y'all made videos about me and hit the For You and got your views and likes off of me. Let's make it clear and let's be clear here. Y'all see me everywhere and you're gonna see me everywhere. We ain't done. Thank you, Anisha, so much. Thank you. You're not even a daddy's girl. You're sending gifts. I really appreciate you. Yes, they call me God. Pull your hair out. I would, but it didn't really show if I did. Like, this is really a box. You know, I would, but it'd be really provident if it did. Thank you, everybody that's sending gifts. You know, I could do this one right here, but it'd be very noticeable because this box already. I can see if I have my hair all the way out, I would. My girls are insecure. They're very beautiful. Angela sending hella gifts. Thank you, Angela. They are insecure. Cool. This is a secret now. Thought you ate. Everybody knows who I am. I'm about to see this clips on the For You page now, because I know y'all screen recorded it. Oh, wow. And I'm about to see shit on the For You page about me. And I'm looking for it because that is TV.
So now that you've heard Angela the Genius speak for herself, this is the alleged leader of this cult, of Daddy's girl, Mr. Daddy herself. Now, she surrounds this cult with plus-size women, BBWs. And Angela was once a BBW herself. But I believe that while Angela was a bigger woman, while she was plus-size, she did not love herself. She hated herself. And in the process of that, I also think that partners that Angela had at the time also made her feel devalued, also made her have low self-esteem, keep that low self-esteem. And I believe that once she lost weight, she had the same power that she felt that her partners had, the power to make other people feel badly and the power to use people to get what you want. Meaning, Angela gives me, she was the type of girl that would give people certain things to keep them around because she didn't feel good enough. She didn't feel that she looked good enough. She didn't feel pretty. She didn't seem as if she felt that she was a beautiful woman. So when she became that person, she wanted to inflict that same pain on others. She wanted BBWs to feel less than, to use them for financial gain, sexual exploitation, and other things allegedly, just to get them to love her so that she can feel loved, something that she hasn't felt before. She allegedly has these women in the cult cutting themselves and tattooing their body with her name, you know, and things in that nature. I feel that those are things that Angela did. I feel that Angela has tattoos on her body of other women that didn't give her the love that she gave them. She loved them more than they loved her. So she's just kind of putting that back into the universe, you know, if you will. I do believe Angela was a cutter at some point in time. Cutters inflict pain because they can't deal with internal pain. So they inflict it physically so they can remove their mind off of internal pain that they feel that they can't do anything about. So they physically harm themselves, and for all different types of reasons, pulling strands of hair out to feel pain within that moment to remove your mind from that internal pain. These are things that I feel that Angela used to do, and now she's inflicting it upon other women. Let's keep going with this video. Here's Angela's wife, Ebby Weston, is what she goes by. And as you see, she's called Daddy as well. I believe that this person, Ebby, is the reason why Angela is how she is. I believe that this Ebby person has made Angela feel horrible about herself, downgraded her, just said awful things to her to make her do certain things to her body, such as cut, tattoo her body, basically worship this person, Ebony. Ebony is the person behind Angela. So Angela's doing all of these things in the name of Ebony. She's still being controlled while controlling others, is what we are dealing with. Angela is more aesthetically pleasing than Ebby. So Ebby technically would be doing all of these things. Angela is not a stud. Angela is more so of a girly girl, lipstick, makeup, type of individual, nice clothing, She's not that type of girl. She's not a stud. That's not who she is. She became one because she knows that a more dominant personality, more so of a male or testosteronic or, just more so of a male presence is what's going to help captivate these women. Just being a girly girl in front of the camera and whatnot, that's not captivating enough. In the lesbian world, studs are, pretty high on the hierarchy, so of course she had to transition basically and mirror the person that she is married to, which is Ebby. So all of this is happening because Ebby is behind the scenes and has transformed Angela into herself. Ebby knows that she is not as aesthetically pleasing as Angela. Angela is a beautiful girl. She's great for the camera, especially the camera loves her. Ebby, not so much. So Ebby would have gotten part of this audience, but she wouldn't have captivated them how Angela has, and she knew that Angela would. That's why she just basically transformed her into a baby Ebby, if you will. So I believe Ebby has more so of the nature boy type of mentality, to where they want to be worshipped, to where they want to be sent all of this money and cash, and and it seems as if they're getting all of these things. So let's continue with the expose of Angela actually being married. And how do the other women feel about Angela being married if, she's supposed to be for them? Daddy's supposed to be for them, not, a ring on her finger type of situation. And if you noticed, Angela never talks about Ebby. Even more reason to where I don't believe Angela wanted the information of Ebby out. And Angela's Facebook is also gone now. And that's where people got the majority of this information. So let's keep going with these videos.
Information has been released regarding the leader of the Android cult, aka the Daddy's Girls cult, Miss Angela herself. So this is allegedly her wife. This is the wrong picture. This is her wife. So allegedly, let me get on my Wendy, honey. Allegedly, the two have been together, married in fact, for 4 years. And they've come together to scam the women on this app for rent money. And the greatest twist in this whole story is that Miss Daddy Ange actually has a daddy. Her wife is the original daddy, as you can see here in these Facebook comments, which you can pause to read. And it has also recently been discovered that Miss Angela is stud fishing. Yes, that's right, folks. She is a fake stud. She is pretending to be a stud for a coin. So to sum it up, Angela's wife, the original daddy, has forced her to con, scam, and traumatize other women online by stud fishing. The end is disgusting.
Let's get into the women of this alleged cult. For Angela to state that this isn't a cult, she's admitted it numerous of times. So please make sure that you pay attention to her speaking to her daddy's girls. And while she's talking to them, they state that, it's a cult, and they love it here. And we'll also get into how defensive these women get because they're not allowed to do certain things. The second clip is going to be of the women that are upset because a daddy's girl went on vacation without requesting permission from daddy. So that is what they're stating. They don't understand why people are still talking to people that don't deal with daddy, because basically this girl got cut off because she went on vacation without getting permission. Sounds really nature boyish if you ask me.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
With your black, who you got over there? How much people?
I got 12.
Damn.
They saying I'm beautiful. I appreciate you telling me that, but I am very much my daddy's. Please don't call me beautiful.
Please don't.
Please.
I don't appreciate that.
I don't want no rides.
And I'll come pick her up and I'm the driver. She don't want that ride. I will be the driver. Cab wise, nigga. Cab position. They said Billa glowing. That's daddy's glow. That's my baby. Bella's my heart. That's my baby. Can't nobody fuck with her. That's my girl, period. I've been with this girl for 6 months. Are you dumb? This girl know me, period.
I do. And I love you so much. I'm about to cry. I love you so much, Daddy. No, it's okay. She's like, oops, I'm so sorry for calling you beautiful. It's okay.
Yeah, don't play that. It ain't okay.
I'm sorry, it's not okay. I'm
sorry, it's not okay. Bella, I'm happy your ass not drinking like me. One of us gotta have a sober mind at this point.
But yeah, Daddy, you know what?
Sharing is caring. You can share me. You can't share my girls belong to me, period. You can't share this.
Who says sharing is caring?
One of these girls, I don't know.
I am happily owned by Angela Natural Genius. If you cannot tell, her name is tatted on my chest, so everybody can see who I'm owned by. Sorry, I am branded like a cow. Where am I going? Nowhere.
I am jealous.
Sorry.
It's not. I'm not only jealous. I wouldn't even say I'm jealous. I'm possessive. Let's go with that over jealous. I'm possessive.
Daddy, they said laugh out loud. It's okay. I get your hers.
Thank you. As you should. Cult.
I am definitely hers.
You want to join? They said cult over here, Bella.
Oh my God. It is, but we love it here. Like, it is a cult. It is. It very much is. And Daddy is the head of this cult.
Would you like to join?
And we love it here. We love it.
So you heard it yourself. Angela admits that it is a cult, and she also asks other people if they want to join. If you also notice within that clip, there are people in the chat that are telling her that she's beautiful, the daddy's girl. And she states, please don't, say that to me. I belong to Daddy. I'm owned, by Daddy. I belong to her. So with that being said, Daddy chimes in Angela and tries to make it seem as if, don't compliment my women. I'm very in love with them. They're so beautiful to me, blah, blah, blah. Clearly, that's the furthest thing from the truth. Daddy does not want other people acknowledging the beauty in her girls because she wants them to be insecure. The only time she wants these women to feel any type of security is when she is giving it to them so that she can take it away. That's what narcissists do. I don't want anybody else complimenting you, because when I want you to feel like crap, that's how I want you to feel. If I'm making you feel like crap and you're online and other people are acknowledging your beauty and uplifting you and making you feel better about yourself, that is a problem, because I need to control when you are up so I can drag you down. Now let's get into this next clip of these women. Once again, I've explained earlier that are upset because a daddy's girl went on vacation without permission from Daddy, Angela. So let's get into that.
It's the people that's still talking to the people that's no longer messing with Daddy for me. Because if you don't mess with Daddy, I don't mess with you, and vice versa.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Thank you, Daddy.
Exactly, Michaela. Vacation means you have time, all the time in the world. Exactly.
So, if you don't mess with Daddy, like, why are you talking and associating yourself with people that mess with Daddy? I don't get it. I can't do it. I won't do it.
And I'll never get it. And I'm never going to get it. And it's the audacity for me. And it's the boldness. Like, Daddy sees everything. And whatever you think Daddy don't see, I definitely see.
We definitely see.
We definitely see.
Shout out to the Black Podcast Show on TikTok. Again, that name is the Black Podcast Show. It is on TikTok. Make sure you go check out this podcast. It's a wonderful podcast. She's over there doing incredible things. So go and check her out. The next couple of clips that we're going to get into is going to be from the Black Podcast Show on TikTok. If you would like to see the rest of these videos or other videos that this podcast has done, please go check it out on TikTok, the Black Podcast Show. So let's get into a couple of these shorter clips of interviews of ex-cult members of Daddy's Cult, hashtag Angela the Genius, and I will come back with my commentary after the interviews.
You called her your
so
guy.
What would you like to know?
I mean,
did.
why did you call her your guy?
Because that's how I felt. That's how I felt she was to me. She was everything that I needed in a person, in a human being. She was everything to me.
So do you feel like the Daddy's Girls was a cult?
I don't personally feel like the Daddy Girls is a cult. Originally, when the Daddy Girls was constructed, it was supposed to be like a family, a place where all BBWs who wanted to be a part of it could come into a sisterhood. And that's what I saw it as, a sisterhood.
A sisterhood? So how did it become what people are calling it?
They started calling it a cult because of when all the other stuff started coming out, and they seen that we was calling her God, they automatically assumed that it was a cult. But we was being sarcastic. People was calling it a cult, so we started calling it a cult.
But you did consider her your God.
Yes, I did.
So a God is a creator. So that's the entity that gives you life. How can you think of a person so highly?
Because to me, that's what she was to me. Everybody, we are in America. Everybody can choose whatever religion they choose to choose, right? So that's what I chose to do.
You chose the religion of
And
Angela.
I knew that people was gonna, I knew that people would feel some type of way about it, but also I'm grown. It's my life. I can do what I want.
A lot of people feel that Angela preys on BBWs. They feel that she manipulates BBWs, and they also feel that you and the other Daddy's Girls have been brainwashed.
I have been really sick lately, and she has been there for me. She has been on the phone with me at the hospital all night long. She has bought my medicine. She has bought stuff for me, period. She has given me money. She has been there for me mentally, emotionally, everything.
Okay, I got you. Question. So a lot of people have stated that to be in the Daddy's Girl, you have to send Angela money. Is that true?
No.
Do you send Angela money?
I did send Angela money.
You sent her quite a bit of money.
I sent her money, and I bought her. I sent her $500 before, and I sent her. I bought her Apple Watch.
Okay. And that was.
But she has given me way more. It was something that she didn't even know I was going to do. I just did it.
So Angela has never. So have you've never been required to send her money?
No, she never wanted me to.
Has she ever asked you for money?
No.
So where's this coming from that you have become homeless from sending her money? That you have sent her over $4,000 and that some girls have sent her their whole check?
I didn't become homeless because of Angela at all. I came from Georgia. I was living in Georgia for 2 years. And I came back home to New York because I couldn't get health insurance in Georgia. Like I said, I've been sick. So when the pandemic hit, the original plan was just for me to come back home to see my family. When I got here, I was like, you know what, I might as well stay because I can get my insurance right away here. Can't do that in Georgia. This is all before I met Angela. I didn't meet Angela until December, I think. Me and her started dating in January. So it wasn't like that. I was already in the place I'm in before I even got with her. And she didn't even know until I told her. And she was mad. And then she was like, well, it doesn't look like it's a nasty place. I'm like, because it's not. It's a hotel.
So you're staying at a hotel, but it's not.
I am.
But it's not because, you didn't pay your rent because you were sending Angela all your money.
No, I was living in Georgia and I decided to come back home to New York. I can go live with family. I just chose not to.
Okay. See exactly how the Daddy's Girls work, because how many girls are in a relationship together?
It's not a together thing. everybody is in a relationship. Well, not everybody, but at the time it was just the main girls. So the main girls we was in like a poly relationship. And then there was the daddy girls, which was like, you could say like they daddy girls, you know. I don't want to like downgrade them. It was just a sisterhood, and I tried to get to know all the ladies that was a part of the sisterhood. I always reached out. I always inboxed and make sure they was okay, if they needed anything, how they day was going. You know, that was our job, to make sure that they was always okay.
This is similar to what Shay said. So y'all was the main girls, and then everybody else is kind of just, and like you said, not to downgrade them, but fans of Angela. So it's girls that have Angela's name tattooed on them, and they're just fans. They don't know her.
Well, not all of the last few girls that did it actually have a situation with Angela. You know, they have a relationship. They have, you know, they talk to her. They get to communicate with her. All the daddy girls don't get to do that. The only ones that do that is the ones that's close to her. The rest of the girls only see her on Saturday. They can inbox her on Instagram, but it's mainly on Saturdays when she go live.
Honestly, I feel like I'm kind of confused, but we're gonna keep going. Y'all okay with that?
Are you talking to me? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So y'all are okay with that? You're okay with Angela having other main chicks, and then in addition to the main chicks, having other side chicks?
Okay, so it wasn't like that. When I started my situation with Angela, she made it very clear to me that she wanted multiple women. She never hid that from anybody. She wanted multiple women. So it was your choice to either deal with her or not deal with her.
And you was okay with dealing with that?
I was okay with dealing with
Just
that.
so y'all know, these text messages are super disturbing. Shay says, bitch, tell your dad ass god mom to come fuck with me, but she can't. Wow. I think that means weak as a bitch. Weak as a bitch. Girl, I'll get my peoples to fuck your daughter ass up. So yeah, let's talk about kids. And that name she said, that's your daughter, right? And she says Angela going to jail for rape and starting a cult. I don't know why she said rape, but then she said fed charges, bitch. So we gonna see who gets the last laugh. It's together, bitch. Go brush your teeth. My own crib, good. Wish you could say the same. Girl, you built like a whole well. My rent, good, bitch. And this last part is where your issue started, where she says, girl, I'll kill your daughter. And that's pretty much something that you really want to get out there, because in your perspective, Shay is presenting herself as a victim.
That's what it is. It's not a perspective. That's what it is. That's what it is. I do not deny anything that I said to Shay. I don't deny anything. But she online said that she never said anything about my daughter. I also have a video of her talking about my daughter. She talks about my daughter all the time. So me being upset, of course I'm going to be upset. You're talking about my child. My child has nothing to do with anything. With daddy girls, Angela, nothing. But you're bringing my child into it. Why? What was the purpose of that? So now we got smoke. We definitely have smoke. And I'm not going to regret, I don't regret anything I said to her. Not a motherfucking thing. And I don't care how anybody feels about it.
So can you see it, Shay?
Yes.
All right. So which one of these numbers is Angela?
The 248 area code.
Okay. So Angela states, y'all should be up at 9 a.m. every day. Get off your bed, go to your knees, and pray to me. Get in the shower, get dressed, and eat breakfast. And start work on your TikTok. It should take at least 1 hour. Then whatever you have to do that day after you talk to me and do everything I say, I will see if I will allow you to do. If it's not an appointment or work, you are not able to leave before 12 p.m. And being that this is your screenshot, that's you in the blue that replied. And what you say?
Yes, Daddy.
So you ain't think that was crazy?
Yes.
So why would you, like, what made, I mean, you screenshotted it, so obviously you did find it concerning, or you found it somewhat absurd, even though you went along with it. Why would you think, like, where did she get off telling y'all, like, you gotta get up and do your TikTok and you can't leave home, and if I allow you to leave the house, like, she don't live in the same state with you, correct?
Correct.
She don't live in the same state with none of these girls, right?
Correct.
So, like, why is it, how you let somebody controlling you, like, through the internet or through the text message?
That's a good question because I don't even know. Like, I don't even have an answer for that because once I got myself, like, back to my normal self, I kind of was asking myself the same thing. Like, this person doesn't even live by me, and I allow her to do so much, control so much, and I can honestly say that I let her believe that she had that much control over me because, as you can see, the whole praying to her thing, I did have her under the impression that I was genuinely praying to her. Yes, you could kind of say yes, but it wasn't my money.
So you never sent her none of your own money, is what you're saying?
I sent her gifts, and with Cash App it equal to $300, but she cashed out me the $300 back.
Okay. And she flew you out to Michigan?
Yes.
Okay. So did y'all have sex?
Yes.
Was it amazing?
You want the truth or a lie?
I want the truth. That's what we doing, right?
It was mediocre.
Mediocre.
Yes. There was a time where, like, she actually stopped because, like I said, the other girl that had moved there that she was constantly, engaging with or whatever, she had a thing where, well, we grown, she was squirt or whatever. Mm-hmm. And she kind of stopped in the middle of me, and, like, she had, like, a moment of, I guess you could say, I don't know, because she was like, am I not good enough? Am I not doing it right? Do I not feel good? All because I wasn't giving her a reaction that another female would give her, when in all reality, of course, each female is different.
Facts. So she felt like, so, I mean, what was it that it wasn't good enough? Was you just in your head or what?
One, I kind of was in my head. It's kind of, our first time, things like that. And two, I've had better. Like, not to be funny, like not to be funny, but
yeah, I mean, sometimes,
I've had better.
Like, when you're dealing with a new person, you, for one, could be in your head, and for two, it take a while for y'all to kind of, it can take a while, rather, for y'all to kind of get the chemistry of each other.
Right.
So, but you're saying that the first time, that weekend when she flew you out, it wasn't all that?
No.
It wasn't what you expected, or you didn't have any expectations?
I had expectations, but it didn't live up to the expectations.
So, was that... So, there's some of the girls that's still in the cult are gonna say that you're leaving because she didn't want you anymore. What you think about that?
I know that's what they're saying. Like I said previously before, I'm getting all type of threats. I got messages in my Facebook Messenger. That's pretty much what they're saying to me. I'm just mad she didn't want me anymore. So I just feel like if you don't really have that much ammunition on someone because of what you've done and the things you've done, you're going to find reasons to make the other person just look bad. You're going to say and do anything to make a person look beneath you, to make you look on top.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like how I look at it.
Okay.
So this was part one. We will be back with a part two. So I'm just going to give a basis and my summary over the interviews that we just listened to and an overall analysis of this video. So with Angela, she is once again extremely insecure. She's finding securities by finding a bunch of insecure women that just give her a bunch of compliments and literally worship her. Why would that not be a confidence booster? And then on top of that, they're boosting Angela's bank account. These women are sending her money by the realm. And on top of that, she is also sexually allegedly exploiting them by having them come out to her and doing sexual things and whatnot, and other parties being involved without them knowing. You know, she's letting them know that they're coming to hang out with her. They're getting there thinking that it's just going to be her, and there are other women that are involved. So when you love someone or think you love someone or are being courted by somebody that you really like and they please you sexually or even just physically, they are aesthetically pleasing to where they please you, a lot of your no's are going to become yeses, and it's usually out of being uncomfortable. There are a lot of people that have uncomfortable laughs and uncomfortable walkaways and uncomfortable silences. And in the time when you're feeling uncomfortable, you kind of let things flow just out of fear and curiosity. You know, you kind of just let certain things flow, but it doesn't mean that you're giving permission for everything to be done or that you want certain things to be done while they're happening. You kind of feel like your consent is being taken away because of, you know, you admiring someone or, you know, things in that nature. So I do believe that these women are extremely insecure. Angela stated out her own mouth, I have over 66 insecure women. And with you women being insecure, she's feeding off of that. The problem is that you women are giving her sexual favors. You women are sending her financial favors. You women are allegedly cutting and harming your body. You women are putting tattoos on you. You guys seem as if you're getting everything from this woman, Angela, but self-esteem, but confidence. You're getting everything but those things. Self-esteem comes from within. No one can give you that. Just like you're giving her things, money and Apple Watches and, you know, all type of things in that nature. Those are things that are tangible, things that she gets to keep. While you're giving her these things, what are you getting besides attention? And when you are not able to give things anymore and that attention goes away, you're going to fall right back into the same spot you were in before. Insecure. A very insecure individual, lacking of confidence and willing to do anything to have somebody, you know, love you. Nobody wants to be alone, and we all take those feelings differently. Just because you may be single and loving it does not mean that everybody on earth is like that. You're independent. Some people are codependent, and that is what Angela is doing. She's feeding off of these women's natural insecurities, trashes them and their family members, even children, when they're not doing what she wants them to do. How is that love? Ladies, love does not hurt. It does not hurt at all whatsoever. That is why love is not perfect. You can, unconventionally hurt someone or unintentionally hurt someone, but that is something that can be healed. An unintentional hurt. When you are out here doing things deliberately to make people feel bad, or doing things deliberately knowing that a person wouldn't agree with it, like you're out here cheating and you know that your partner would not agree with you doing that, it is still hurting them. How do you love someone if you're consistently hurt? That is not love. It's called pain, and love does not involve that. Love does not involve pain. It doesn't. So until the next part two, women, keep your head up. Be very vigilant of this Angela. Joining this cult is just a fad for right now. It's something Angela wants to be famous. She's mentioned it numerous of times that she's going to be big. She's going to be this. She's going to be that. So we could choose to feed it or we can choose to stop it. Until the next video, I love you all. Shout out to all of you beautiful BBWs. Please recognize your inner beauty. Please recognize how beautiful you are. You don't need anybody to tell you that, because the only person that it will matter to is you. If you cannot stand in the mirror and find yourself beautiful, if someone else says it to you, it will fall on deaf ears. All that matters is you. I'm out.
Yeah, that's right. I like my girls BBW.
Let me tell you something. Everybody that's watching this, love yourself, you heard me? We all got our own mind, our own heart. We all queens. I don't care if you a film, a stem, a stud. We all queens out here, you hear me? Quit playing. Love yourself.
fresh, fresh, flex, fresh, fresh, flex, fresh, fresh, Elmas, Nef, Kabit Cafe Best.